Hello, best threes. You're welcome to our fourth lecture, which comprises of our fourth topic, which is market planning. Market planning means organizing and defining the marketing aims of an enterprise and also gathering strategies to help you achieve the aims. And therefore, market planning involves analyzing the situation, and that means analyzing the industry that you as an entrepreneur are going to work in, and then assessing the future opportunities and threats that are within the industry, determining your goals and objectives, and then selecting the best strategy that is going to help you achieve your objectives. Market planning involves a series of steps, and the first step is where you are now. So where you are now means making a marketing audit, that is analyzing the entire environment of the industry, making a ratio analysis, which means comparing the inputs and outputs to see whether you were able to make profits. Doing a competitor analysis, which comprises of getting to know the competitors or the failed actors in the industry, the prices that they are selling their commodities at, and then the nature of products that your competitors are dealing in. And it is also in this step that you do a customer analysis, ensuring that you have the target customers or the customers that will be able to buy your commodities or products. Then the second step is where you want to be. So after analyzing the situation or your current situation, then you also prospect the future or where you want your business to be. So here you set missions and objectives. Then you also do a market segmentation. What nature of the market do you want to serve? Also, it's in the segmentation step that you categorize your prospective buyers or customers or consumers. So if we are looking in terms of economic classes, are you going to segment your product whereby you're going to package for the high economic class, for the middle economic class, or even the low income earners? If it is in terms of age, how are you going to segment your market? So that is where you want to be. Then also it is in that stage that you lay marketing strategies that will help you achieve your objectives. Then after prospecting where you want to be, then you look of ways of how to reach there. So that is our how might we get there step. So it is in here that we look at the marketing mix, or the 4 P's, which is the product, the place, the promotion, and the price. What products are you going to deal in? At what price are you going to sell your product? Then where are you going to sell your product? And then what promotion measures are you going to use? So after realizing how you're going to get there, how you're going to get to where you want to be, then you choose the best way to help you get there. So which is our 4th step. So here you choose criteria that will help you reach your or achieve your goal, and then you may also come up with a model that you're going to use. Then lastly, we can ensure, how can we ensure arrival? So here you look the problems that you might encounter or the threats, and then the management controls that will help you overcome your problems. So why is market planning important? It helps us identify sources of competitive advantage. After studying your competitors, you look of ways of how to outcompete them. Then it guides us on an organized approach It also ensures consistent relationships. So because production is a chain right away from the source of the raw materials to your consumers. So once you plan your market well, you're able to have these relationships tightened. Then market planning also enables a resource mobilization. After you doing your market ratio analysis, you see which sources you need, then it's then that you look for ways of mobilizing the resources that are needed. Then it helps in setting objectives and strategies, and also spells out the desired mix of products and services that we intend to put on the market. That leads us to the marketing mix. Like I mentioned, the marketing mix is all about the 4 P's that are involved in production. So the first P is the product. So here we look at the good or service that we try to offer to the customers, and this should always fulfill the existing customer demands or needs. And customers should always believe that their need will be addressed by your commodity. So to be successful in marketing our product or ensuring that our products are bought, we should always understand the life cycle of the product right away from the raw material that is needed in production of that commodity or product to the very last stage of the final consumer. So for effective or efficiency in production, we must understand the nature or the life cycle of the product. Our next P is the price. At what price are you intending to sell your product? So in our second class, we looked at the different objectives and strategies of pricing. So as you price your product, what is your aim? Are you looking at profit maximization, where you're going to consider all the costs of production and the expenses incurred? Or are you trying to raise the price of your product to give it an appearance of being a prestigious commodity? Or are you going to sell at a lower price to attract more customers to buy your commodity? So all that should be thought about when you're setting a price for your commodity. The other P of the marketing mix is the place. So when we are making decisions regarding the place, we try to determine where we want to sell our products. So are you going to ensure that your production area or your selling point is in a place that is accessible to your target market? So all these should be answered when you're setting up a place for production or for sale of your commodity. Then the last P is the promotion. So this includes advertising, the different promotional strategies that you're going to do to ensure that your product is revealed to your target market. So that is all with the 4 P's or the marketing mix, and that leads us to market information systems, which is also another subunit of what I want us to look at. And this refers to the systematic collection, analysis, interpretation, storage, and dissemination of market information. So it also refers to the use of technology of the relevant data related to the market, sales, promotion, price, competition, and allocation of goods and services. So market information is acquired after proper analysis and understanding of the marketing environment to ensure effective decision making in the organization. So these are the components of a marketing information system. We have internal records, which is always information within the enterprise or the business. So here we look at our database, the sales records, and so on. Then we also have the marketing intelligence system, the marketing research, and then the marketing decision support system. So like I said, the internal records, these are internal records of the business comprising of sales data, customer database, product database, financial data, and so on. Then the other components are the marketing information system, intelligence system, and this provides data about the happenings in the industry or the entire market. So now we look at the environment which is outside your business. So you put up an intelligence system that will enable you study your industry. Then the other component is marketing research. So this is the systematic collection and organization and analysis of primary and secondary data to come up with solutions to the marketing problems. So this is kind of related to our previous course, which is statistics. So here you come up with a collective action of how you're going to organize and analyze your data and then make sense out of it. And lastly, we have the marketing decision support system. So this one includes all software that can be used to analyze the data collected and then to take a better marketing decision. So with the use of these, entrepreneurs can save a huge data in a tabular form and then apply the different statistical programs to analyze and make decisions out of the findings. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful semester.